everyone, Coach Lauren here again, coming for week 2 of in-home workouts. While we're in this quarantine time, I hope everyone's staying safe and practicing that social distancing. This week on the docket, we're going to do an in-home workout. I'm going to show you exercises and more of a circuit this week. Last week we went over things we can use in our house if we don't have weights. So last week we went over putting books in a backpack, getting cans out of the cabinet, add extra weight instead of barbells, dumbbells, things like that that you would find in the gym. So today we're going to go over a workout I call as many rounds as possible and AMRAP, some of y'all may know. So we're going to have 2 AMRAPs today. The first one, each are going to be 10 to 12 minutes. The first one's going to consist of 4 exercises, more of a pyramid style. So we're going to start with doing 10 push-ups, then we're going to go into 15 squats, then we're going to go into 20 crunches, and then 30 jumping jacks. So we're going to go in that sequence. You do that as many rounds as possible within that 10 to 12 minutes. So we're going to go over those exercises right now, and then we'll move on to that next circuit, and I'll go over those exercises in that next one. So the first one is going to be push-ups that you're doing for 10 reps. With the push-up, you're going to get on the ground. You want to make sure that core stays nice and tight, shoulder blades are pulled back, and as you descend down, you want that chest to get as close to the ground as possible, and then push back up. So you'll do 10 regular push-ups. You don't want those hips to dip too far down, and you don't want them popping up. Keep it nice and level. If you need to drop down to those knees, same thing, just make sure that back stays in that nice straight spine. So you've got 10 of those. Then you're gonna go straight into bodyweight squats. If you wanna add weight to this one, and you can. So with that bodyweight squat, just like we worked last week, you wanna keep that chest nice and tall, core tight, push those hips back and down, drive up through those heels, squeezing the glutes at the top, and you'll have 15 reps of your squat right here. Then your next one will be crunches. So we'll be back on the ground. We're gonna keep those legs up, 90 degrees here. Hands go behind the head. This is more of just so we can engage those abs really well. Shoulder blades are pulled back and down. Reach that chin towards the ceiling and lower down. Nice and controlled here. Crunch up. Make sure we're not pulling on the neck, but you're using that core to drive up and down. So for there, you've got 20 of those, and then you've got 30 jumping jacks. So arms come up all the way overhead, just adding a little cardio move to that circuit. So once again, you'll go through all those exercises for 10 to 12 minutes. Then, once we finish up with those, you'll have a 1 to 2 minute rest, depending on kind of your level and where you're at. If you need a little bit longer, you can give yourself a little bit longer before you move on to this next circuit. That will also consist of 4 exercises. You'll do it again for 10 to 12 minutes. So we're looking at like a 20 to 24 minute kind of workout today. So with this one, it's gonna be a little more cardio based. We're gonna start off with burpees. All these exercises are gonna be 10 reps in this circuit. So it's gonna be burpees, Russian twist, jump squat, and mountain climbers. So once again, we're gonna go over those exercises. The first one is burpees. Make sure on a burpee, we're gonna have a push-up in this one. So we're gonna put those hips back and down, hands drop down, feet kick back. I drop down to do my push-up, drive up, knees come back into the chest, my hips stay nice and low, and I'm jumping up. Make sure you elevate with that jump. Don't just come up with those feet slightly. Really be explosive. So drop down, up, and there's your burpee. 10 of those. Then we're gonna sit on the ground. You're gonna do Russian twist. I like to cross my legs. Sometimes I'll switch, up to you. But you wanna get that full rotation, keeping those shoulder blades back and down, chest nice and tall, getting a full twist right here. Do 10 on each side, so actually 20 reps if you're gonna count continuously like that. Then we got squat jumps. So the first circuit we just did regular squats. This circuit we're gonna add a jump to it. So get a little bit more plyometric cardio aspect to this. So with that squat jump, you're still gonna do that exact same motion. Hips come back and down, but we're jumping off the ground. Try to get as high as you can with that squat jump. Again, 10 reps. Then last exercise in this circuit is mountain climbers. With the mountain climber, you wanna be hands right underneath the shoulder, core nice and tight, back flat, just like if you were doing a push-up or a plank. Then I'm gonna drive my knee up, and alternate. You don't want those hips popping up, as now I'm taking my core more out of it. So you want to keep it nice and tight. Drive up, 10 on each leg, so 20 reps if you're counting continuously. So those are your 2 circuits that you're going to do, 10 to 12 minutes for each one. Give yourself about a minute, 2-minute rest. If you need to rewatch this video, go right ahead and you'll know the rep scheme for each circuit and the minutes. Hope everyone, that's a great workout for y'all. Let me know how it goes, and we'll bring you a new workout next week. See y'all then. Bye.